Oh, what up, guys? It's another edition with Solution FX. I'm so happy to be doing this again. Today's session is gonna be all about how to trade forex and crypto, like the pros, or how the pro trades forex and crypto. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using three indicators to actually determine what's going to happen to price. You get how price is going to move, how it's going to flow. We use three indicators to determine. And the platform we're using is Tradingview. I'm currently on the platform. So Tradingview we're going to be using. I hope you all have your Tradingview accounts. You can create a free account, or you can also sorry. The free account is limited to just three indicators. And that's enough for us. That's enough for us. We don't need much. We just need three. I would have gone for, but there are other indicators you can now also use if you want to. But with these three indicators and you follow the rules and you're not greedy, you will surely and definitely make it. So once you're on TradingView, you probably might have white on your TradingView. Well, mine is black because I changed the theme to dark theme. So once you're on TradingView, you just click on chart here. Click on chart, it takes you to your chart. Yeah. Now these are the three indicators I was talking about. Now the three indicators we're going to be using are one, the wave trend oscillator. The wave trend oscillator. Now to get that, you just come to indicators, you search wave trend oscillator, you just come to search review. Now make sure it's wave trend oscillator by Madu. Look at it, Madu. Yeah, 216, Madu 216. That's the one you need. So once you click on it, immediately appears on your screen. So I already have it. It appears on your screen. So you're saying I cannot use more than three indicators because I already have three indicators on my screen. So just close it. This is the free version. So close it. Close it. This is it here. I just decided to hide it. So this is it. This is one wave trend oscillator. Now, the next one is going to be your RSI, which is your relative strength index. Just come here. I also have it here, so you can just type RSI. So you see, not the strategy. Let's put this out. Just this RSI. Take it. Click on it. And it comes on. Now, and the last one is going to be search for the MACD. MACD. This is it. This is MACD we're using. Click on it and appears on the chart. Now, basically, these three indicators are what we're going to be using to actually predict where price is going to go or what's going to happen to price in future. Now, first of all, I'm going to start with the wave trend oscillator. This is kind of like very easy to understand because it has to do with the waves up and down, then the dots. What you got to look out for is the dot. The dots are very, very, very important, and where they appear also is important. That's one. Now I'm going to give you steps on how to do your analysis with these indicators. Now, what I like doing is I like starting from a daily time frame because this gives me a better picture of what is happening in the market as a whole. Now, the daily time frame will tell you, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is what has happened. This is the history of what happened the last time. And also, you get to be able to predict long time with the daily time frame. I don't like going into the weekly or monthly, except just I just want to go into that. But with the daily time frame, you're fine. You're very fine. If you do your analysis based on the daily time frame, you're fine. Because everything now on the weekly is kind of like overbought, so you're definitely not going to get anything from the weekly because everything is overbought. So let's start. Now, step one is you start from the daily, work down to 4 hours, from 4 hours to 1 hour. When it comes to crypto, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour time frame. Those are the things you need to look out for. Daily, 4 hours, 1 hour. Now, if you're actually looking for point of entry, when it's just a buy and sell stuff, when you just want to buy a coin or just get into a trade and sell like 18 minutes, then you can go for the 5 minutes. But my recommendations are you work down from a daily 4 hours down to 1 hour. That gives you a clearer picture of what to do. Okay, now like I was saying, the wave trend oscillator has to do with the wave and the dots. It's very easy. If let me use an 1 hour to actually go this, or let me use 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours is good. Okay, now let me put my like using the cross when I'm explaining because it shows me a better way of what to do. Okay, now let's look at this place now. Here when price went up. Now there's a green dot here that states this the wave trend is about to go up. It's about to buy. It's about to go long. No buy, long, and pump. They're all the same thing or call. So it indicates that this chart or this spread is about going up. Why? Because the angle where the green dot is coming up or is appearing it indicates that there's going to be a buy. The price will move up. So if you look at a price moved up to this level, you can see. So on this now, um, on this now here, you can see that a red dot is appearing underneath here on this 14. I don't know why I can't get this whole stuff. Let me see if I can. Uh, uh, and just there, man. Okay, let's work with that. So you can see that the red dot appeared here underneath my cross. You can see underneath my cross, red dot appeared. So which showed that this wave has overbought and is starting to decline. There's a decline coming now. It's going to drop. So look at it. It dropped. There was a green dot here showing that, oh, we're going to buy soon. So you bought. This is what happened. You bought a little. Then the red dot appeared again that, oh, this buy we're buying is not going to go for a long term. It's just short term buy. So look at it. So when you're in this buy and immediately you see the red dot, just close your trade because these signals are very, very strong. They are very, very strong because once it appears, it shows you that this is going to sell. So you can see how it sold and wave went to the bottom. You're seeing? So there was a green dot again, which indicated the buy that happened. So for everything that happens in the market, it shows it. Let me show you something else on BNB. Okay, look at it. Starting from here, there was a little bit of sell. Then it started buying, sold again here, and the wave trend started buying, then sold, came up just like that, indicating when to enter into the market. Now look at this. It bought here, went up, sold a little. So when you follow these dots, the red dots indicates that there's a decline, sell, and the green dot indicates that its price is actually going to go up. So that's basically what you need to know about the wave trend oscillator. Now, when the wave is it's down, when the wave is strong, when it comes down, this is like the center of the wave where I have my mouse pointed up, pointing now. So when the wave is down and you see a green dot, it shows a strong buy is coming. A strong buy is coming. And when you see the dot around here too, probably you see this and you see it again here, it shows a strong buy. Strong buy. Let me show you that in one day. Yeah, look at it now. Look at the green dot here. Bought and sold. We're buying it. See on BNB. Now I can tell you now for a fact that with this green dot still here, and we've not seen a red dot, BNB is gonna buy. But I'll keep my fingers crossed to see if there's gonna be a red dot here. If there's a red dot here, then we probably might see rejection from here to like this level. So it's going to reject to like this level, then start to consolidate for a week or two before it starts going up again. So for now, this is what I can say about this. Now let me go. Well, you can drop comments if you don't really understand. I can still do a video on just the wave trend oscillator if you don't know how it works. But I basically think you guys grabbed it because it's just about indicating where the red dot is and where the green dot is and where they appear most, where how the wave has gone. Now the next one we're going to be going to is RSI. Now for this RSI, I want you to do a setting. You come to settings, just click on the RSI and see settings, click on it, and when you click on it, it's going to be like this input. So your input is going to be 6 on default. It's kind of like 14. Yeah, it's 14 on default. So put it on 6 and you go to style. Now style, you change this to 10, this to anything above 85. That's good. So what this does is just watch. So I'm reducing. Watch the top of the RSI here. It's actually reducing. You can see going down. So that's what this does. Let's take it though. So 88. Then you can change the color as well if you want to change the color or the upper band, whatever. Well, what I'm concerned about is the numbers 1088. Okay, so we're okay. Now, RSI is very, very easy to understand. What it does is it actually indicates the current market, what is happening currently in the market, where price is at the market, where price is at that particular period of time, and what has been happening beforehand. Now look at it. When price got here, RSI was overbought. Although RSI was overbought here, look at it. So it kept on going till it came and it was overbought. So around this area where price was overbought, you can actually place a sell, and definitely or price is gonna reject because RSI is overbought. Look at here, 97. 97 is kind of like overbought to drop. Then the perfect entry was gotten here for a buy. You see, this is why I say I like the daily time frame. For every chart I'm on and I see the daily time frame RSI at this level, you can never get it wrong because it'll definitely buy when you say RSI at this level. It might take some time, but it will definitely buy because it's just like it needs to balance itself. You can't keep going in one direction for long. So it needs to balance itself. So you check it. If it has gone down and it went to level of what, 23. 23 was very good. 23. Look at historical data shows whenever it gets to 23, you see, it's 20. So anything below 23 has been going up. So when I saw this on BNB, I was like, yes, this is what I'm actually looking for. I purchased more BNB because I knew it was going to buy more. I purchased more, added to my portfolio on BNB. I love BNB. I think it's a good coin. I think the initiative behind BNB is quite good. Mm. So so from here you can go down to the 4 hours time frame to actually determine what's happening in the market. Now, there's a way you need to actually know how to read this RSI because sometimes it's quite confusing. Now, when the RSI, when you're in a trend, most questions I get is how do I know? How do I know it's time to leave the trend? First of all, the indication to know that it's time to actually leave the trade. That is if you are trading, or if you're on a long-term market, you can just continue the ride. Now, look at when RSI was overbought. See, it came down and went up again. This indication here shows that this market is a bullish market. For RSI not to get down or not to come down, keep suspending around here, around 50 is 26. See, keep suspending and going up, going up. It shows you that RSI shows you that the trend is an upward trend. The market is kind of rejecting to come down. This is the 4 hours. You see? Now, what I'll do, I'll wait for this market to drop to like this level. Let's say 45. If it doesn't drop to 45 and I see it buying and it goes beyond this, I already have room for growth. You see? From here to here is room for growth, is room to make more money. You see? So I can place a buy there for those of you trading. But for those of you who own bags of BNB, you can just get more if you want to. You see? So that's it for the RSI if you want to know how it works. And it keeps going up when it gets to the top. When it's at the top, you always monitor your bag, because if you're trading, you don't want to be uh, caught when there's a trend, a change in trend. You get, I'm gonna show you guys how to combine these three to make a perfect trade. I'm just explaining them one after the other, so you get to know. Then you you go down to an hour. So an hour, oh lovely. So you see, is still showing me that, oh, the market is still bullish because RSI is not dropping. Look at RSI is dropping, but if you check the market, it's not dropping. Compare this level now here, this level now here, and this level here. Now, when you go to the chart, look at this level here is at $408. Now, this same level here is at $471. This shows you that this is still a bullish market. It shows you it's a bullish market. Look at this level here compared to this level. Look at it. So whenever RSI drops and the market is still at the top, or the price or the price is still at the top, it shows you it's still a bullish trend. You see, that's just a quick glimpse of what's happening in the market. RSI has dropped to a certain level, to a level where it got to before on um another time frame, not time frame, another day, like a day before or some hours before. You can see when it gets to this level, and still at this level. So it shows you that this market is still bullish and it's not ready to come down yet. So you might just wait a little, or you decide to place your trade. But either way, it's just consolidating to grow more. I think it's gonna hit 500 before, or probably 510 or 520 before BNB will stop this growth, because this growth is kind of like a healthy growth. I call this a healthy growth. A growth where you always have rejections like this is always healthy, because price can grow more than it did. Let me just show you something on the daily. Now, look at how BNB in 3 days bought from here, 1, 2, 3. Although it went up, it went up really, really, really high. That was like how many percent? Let me check. Went from here to here, 167%. That was really, really high. Now let's take the other reading from here. Let's see. Still 105. It is 105, 105%. So you can see it has more room to grow. It has room to grow on the 1 hour time frame on the H4. So you see, it has room to grow. Now, move to the MACD. The MACD, yeah, is another very interesting indicator. Now, if you watch on the MACD, you see the wave, the blue and the red wave. First of all, what you need to know is when the blue crosses the red from the top, it indicates a sell. If it crosses the red from the bottom, it indicates a buy. So that's it. Now, what else you need to start looking out for is the volume that is being traded. This indicates the volume. What volume is being it has the volume like the volume growing, has the momentum of the volume. You get then what trade, how long has the wave grown or how far has it grown? You can see on RSI 1 hour, 1 day, on the daily, you can see that it has grown to a certain level. This is 57. So we still have a little bit of room here to grow. That was why I said it's gonna get to like 500, 520 before it starts to come down. Now when it's going up, you see, it goes up to a certain level, then crosses. When it crosses was the time it sold and it was consolidating. You see, then it crossed back again. When it crossed back was when the whole buy started. Now see how everything works together. Look at price here. There was a green dot. It showed that uh, RSI has been oversold on the daily, and the red line was actually coming closer to the blue line was actually coming closer to the red line, and there was a little bit of the sell momentum was dropping. You can see it was dropping. It was no longer thick red. It was dropping, and that was how it went off. I also like putting my support and resistance. I have a video on that, so it should be available in the group. Now, when I go to which other chart, let me see, Ethereum, still the same thing. You can see on the daily when Ethereum dropped down to this level. When I saw the MACD at this level, I was like, yes, this is it. This is it. This is it. Why I'm not always scared when BTC drops is because of this of the MACD and look at when it bought to this level. It was overbought. Look at it. Then it got to this level. I was seeing a green dot. I entered the trade. Look at RSI was down. MACD started declining in the sell or oversold. See, it picked up again. Poof, went up. So see the decline again. See the red dot declined down, came down, and that was it. See, still the same. So now it's just it's actually down. Look at it here. This didn't get to that. What I think now is because Bitcoin is has grown a lot. People are no longer putting in a lot of money because I know in the future it might hit $500,000 or even a million, but for now, people tend to want to invest in altcoins because it's gonna you can get double of your money. Like you can get an X2, X10, but that with Bitcoin, that's gonna take a lot of time. To take a lot of time because uh you don't expect to get 100K Bitcoin overnight. Yeah, so that is why you see this slow. momentum in movement, and you have a lot of stuff there. But that doesn't deny the fact that when it drops and you see RSI as low as this, you can buy, because that's how many percent would you make from that? That's just 18%. So you can always buy, then you sell when you know it's gonna dip. So when this gets to the top, you can sell, convert it to something else. So that's it. As Bitcoin, that's everything you need to know about how to trade crypto like a pro. Now I'm going to be giving a trade idea. My trade idea is going to come on Koti. Now, look at Koti. From here, you already know that, yes, this is a good setup, because this is the daily. This is the daily. We have a red dot here. The wave trend is about to have a curve here. Today's Sunday. I think by Monday, this should actually be it should actually be a buy here. It could be a little one, or a high, a good run, a bullish run, a very good one. But I definitely know it's going to buy. It's currently on 35 cents. So look at the MACD. MACD is actually good. It's going to turn soon. Now look at momentum is actually changing. Next thing you see, you start seeing shorter charts, what do you call it? It's called graph, right? I guess, or whatever it's called though. So you start seeing shorter ones and color starts changing. That shows you that, oh, there's gonna be a change. And look at RSI. RSI is currently at 36. So I think a little bit, well, okay, 33. So it might be a reversal soon. So you just keep an eye on the dot. Once the dot comes out here and RSI starts to move, that's the main thing. When I come to 4 hours, everything on 4 hours is all set up. Yeah, look at the 4 hours. Everything is all set up on the 4 hours time frame. Look at it, the green dot on the 4 hours. So might get a little bit buy, but I like the daily. Daily gives you a strong buy. Whenever you get a dot on a daily, it's always very strong. So it can give you more than 20%. If it's going to go for a long run, then you're actually going to be very happy with that. But if it's going to be go for a short run, the daily is still very important. That's it. How to trade. Now, for those of you that asked how I actually did this, it's very easy. Just come to this, click on this plus sign. This is called a watch list, it's just like your favorite. So you search whatever you want to add to your watch list. Bitcoin. So just click on the plus sign. I have this on my watch list. So my watch list. I have a lot of them on my watch list. So buy code today. You'll be glad you did. Now also, oh yeah. This is very important as well. Let me not leave this out. If you're trading crypto, ensure whenever you're buying any coin, ensure it's a good project. You have to just you don't just have to dive into buying any coin. You need to make sure it's a good project. It's actually something that has good fundamentals around it. Now let me just show you on Forex. Forex. Let me show you on the um, XAU gold. which is gold. See, the same applies for gold. This is the 4 hours. Look at it. Hit here, it dropped. Look at hit here, dropped. Look at the wave trend oscillator going. If I go to the daily, which I like most, um, wow, this is telling me that look at from what I'm getting on this MACD is saying a buy, a buy. Gold is actually trying to come back to where it came from. Look at this point. Very nice entry. Even this point was also a nice entry. You can see nice entry. Look at it. Look at the green dot here. Oh, this would have been a green nice entry. Just imagine we're only using the RSI and we entered here. Think, oh, market has turned. But with the green dot, with the wave trend, it corrects you and tells you, oh, this is not going to last for long. So let's just try and pull out of the trade. You see. But for this, it went for long, and let's see. Now the green dot is here, so buy continues. Also try and watch the RSI so it's not overbought. You don't need to buy a coin or buy a pair when the RSI is currently above 75 or 80. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and also if you want to join my WhatsApp group, I'll be dropping a link on how you can join. Thank you.